right, welcome everybody to Combo Breaker 2025. All in together now. We got some DNF Duel top 4 action for you. It is your boy Uncle Viz. This is the homie Twack.
Yep.
How you doing, my friend? You ready for this?
I'm doing great, and I am ready for this. The Dungeon End Fighter Duel top 4. I almost put another number before the 4, but that's we're already in it. We're in the middle of this.
Man, we're already deep in there. We had a wonderful bracket going on off stream, but now we got the top competitors here. We got my GOAT, Golden Eye, who won last year's Combo Breaker, mind you, going up against Luffel. So Ranger versus Vanguard. These two have seen each other countless times. They already got a good general idea of what's going to happen, but you never know.
I love, by the way, Luffel wearing the I used to play DNF Duel shirt. Seems to have relapsed.
Hey, the relapse gets everybody. The game is crazy. The game's kind of wild, but the game is also extremely fun. So honestly, who can blame him?
Yeah.
Well, the game is normally fun. We're not playing a matchup just like this one. Vanguard on the right has a very tough time going up against Ranger.
Yeah, normally, you know, Vanguard has that giant spear polearm thing, but, I mean, gun. What are you going to do?
The best move in any fighting game, the gun. Luffel's forced to guard cancel early, tried to chase GoldenEye down. The master of running away, if you will. The Gunhawk's out, IS is out, but guard break still applies, and GoldenEye will take a fairly swift round.
Those Gunhawks ate up so much white health there.
Yes. Gunhawk is definitely a move of all time, does some good damage, extremely high chip.
Let me tell you, it was a move of all time in the original game too, in UFO.
And now it's just,
welcome back.
They're just keeping it canon when you really think about it.
It's for the fans,
exactly.
For the long time heads.
For the true DNF fandom. GoldenEye still seeing full health, keeping Luffel locked down in the corner.
Yep.
Tried to convert. Guard cancel gets whiffed.
Big combo here.
We're struggling.
We're struggling. On the grenade dancing in the sky. Another grenade setup. Backs away, but
no! That's the right idea. Grenade doesn't go away on hit. It stays. It pays rent. It ain't going nowhere.
That grenade lasts a long time, but Luffel has a hit here. Has a pretty long string as well.
If he can get one more hit, he can definitely take home the round, but the rollout.
And just shoots him in the face.
There's one thing to keep in mind, those of you who forgot about GoldenEye, because I know we haven't seen GoldenEye in a hot second here in the DNF world. You know, he's won almost as many tournaments as anyone can count, so he's earned his break. But this man is king of RPS. He is always pressing buttons in some way, shape, or form. He does not care the situation of the game at all.
Side switch, going for a quarter carry here. Bomb's in a weird spot. Vanguard's able to get out of there. Luffel is looking pretty good here.
That was an excellent pick. A great situational awareness. Was going to keep him outside of clear cube very smart because GoldenEye's clear cube is extremely powerful. But GoldenEye said, fine, I will put myself there on my own terms with the IS.
Yep. Instantly converts, gets a big combo off of that. Almost at max mana even. Not something you see on the regular guard cancel. Back to neutral, but Ranger loves it here.
And gets double goal from Luffel. Go down. We'll get the full punish on it. Not quite dead. That's it. Not quite dead. Ranger does not do a lot of damage. Oh, the drops. Luffel has a chance.
Just barely has a tiny bit of health left, all things considered.
No, that didn't get the knockdown.
No confirm.
No.
Convert.
No.
It just gets poked out.
What? No, the drops. Whoa. Wait a second. Guys, please, can we finish the combo? Guys.
Did GoldenEye try to throw there?
Yeah, he did.
Into Awakening
There
Super?
you go, button super. That was disgusting. Wow. Fellas, I know it's been a minute, but we gotta complete our combos now. You feel me?
It's been a while since you've been up in the spotlight, huh?
Goodness.
Pressure gets to everyone.
All right, but Luffel getting around, keeping the dream alive.
Yep. GoldenEye has really strong round starts so far.
His opening gambit is insane. Now we're in the corner with the Grenada.
Grenade's in a much better spot there for GoldenEye.
There we go. Successful guard cancel this time.
Verts to get in. But
Wolf had no mana, cannot continue his pressure. Any sort of fashion going out, taking advantage of that.
yeah, couldn't continue the pressure, and IS just left GoldenEye a great window there to bust through.
Oh! Ooh. The 5S stumping out Luffle's JM. Again, not going to be a kill, though. Really not a lot of damage. Yes, for game. Will get him out.
Cinematic guard cancel.
Sir. No counter hip ahead, not yet.
Very patient now. ISing the Gunhawks to shreds, but the throw works that time.
Yep. That's how it goes. GoldenEye taking the round with a throw. All tied up in rounds here in game 2. This is the first to 3, by the way. Look, it's blocked.
Yeah, first to 3 because this does go very quickly, as you can tell. There's that quarter carry.
Bro, we back in the corner. We're back doing grenade.
setup.
Okay, what we going to get? Oh, okay. A little bit of a GameStop trade. I'll take those.
The grenade. It's sad that that 6M is just making a ton of range, but Luffle doesn't really want that in this situation.
Trying to stay up close and personal. Guard cancel still going to get clipped, and we get the combo.
Wow, the hit confirm off the surprise.
Oh my
grenade.
goodness. Just scared.
That's a Chekhov's grenade there. It will blow up in Act 3, and you got to be prepared for it.
Bro, man, Ranger's a character of all time. Grenade is a move of all time. Going up 2-0 for now.
It's not even the only grenade in the game.
Yeah. there's 2 other grenades that are pretty strong in their own right.
Yep. Wow. Doesn't get punished for whiffing that sky dance.
See, grenade can whip your ass go. Oh,
Yep.
okay, never mind. Grenade is good when you mash anyway.
Yep.
But I respect that from Luffle. They're trying to go down swinging.
Double side switch action.
As you do, Luffle now has access to that clear cube.
Yep.
Wow,
GoldenEye
still going to get shot. Gets the launcher from the Gunhawk.
Fastest quick draw in the West there.
Yep, we got one more. Yes, yo!
Yep.
The cross. Whoa. That was a forbidden tech. GoldenEye getting the perfecto.
Perfect.
It's now sitting at 80 points.
That is quite the thrill.
Oh my goodness, that 2B goes ham.
Yep.
Excellent stuff coming in from Luffle. Finally has the chance to play the game, keeping GoldenEye outside clear game. A little bit of a drop.
But now he's exhausted.
Yep.
GoldenEye takes this opportunity to start the engine again.
It's time. Grenade,
Train's coming
where
to
you
the station.
at? What we gonna do, Luffle? Just gonna block out. That's a little bit of a mess up from GoldenEye, but still.
Yeah.
Luffle will take a good advantage.
A lot of damage.
Oh, drops!
So now GoldenEye is so low on health. Cube's awakening.
Yep.
Cube's in the mix.
No, the drops again, but we still have the grenade. Keeping the JM.
Another one.
Yep, try to do as much guard gauge as possible. First got the guard cancel.
Instead of trying to set up the grenade, just decide to keep the block pressure, but that ended up being just fine for Luffle.
Say GoldenEye's trying to get the whiff on it, just was not able to get it done! But he will get it done that time, and GoldenEye will take it 3-0 over Luffle.
Some pats on the back from the champ.
So they've done this game so many times. It's such a bad matchup. They said, you know what, brother, let's just go ahead and clock in and get it done.
You know how it is.
But Luffle is the hero. He's not the hometown hero, but he is the crowd favorite, and much deserved.
Yep.
But it's going to go down to losers bracket. Will you actually face the winner of the next match? It was actually a run back from pools. Up next, we got Monacat versus Kazunkai. Look at that, by Evo Goat. Pulling up to the building once again.
We're going to see a repeat of one of the characters we just saw there.
Yep, another Vanguard.
Yep.
Hey, I'm just saying, can we stop with the allegations that Vanguard is not that good?
Vanguard is perfectly serviceable.
I'm saying that. He's making 50% of the top 4 right now.
That's a wild conversion rate when you think about it.
Exactly.
That's like better than Ranger.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I think you're onto something. I think you're onto something right now.
See, the trick is I play Launcher, and so
That's
I'm trying to overplay the Ranger.
That's why. Don't worry, you're not escaping with any war crimes here, boyo. You are not escaping any war crimes here. We all know about Launcher. You ain't slick. It's okay. You ain't slick. I ain't slick either. My Inquisitor definitely be something else. But
speaking of Inquisitor,
Monacat, one of the best Inquisitors to do it right now, and losers lost to Kazunkai.
Wow.
earlier in pool, so we get a run back.
This is a run back from Monocat's position.
Indeed. Here's the thing with Monica. He's a very talented player. He did get second place last year. He played extremely, extremely well, but GoldenEye just had his number in those final few games. Monica can hang with the best of them, but his mentality gets to him extremely, extremely fast. So don't be surprised if we see him cooking this game. One interaction goes wrong, and it's over.
Top speed. You know, when you're driving so fast, just the lightest pebble on the road gets you off course.
Spells disaster, and Monica is the embodiment of that phrase.
What is that? Is that Bravely Default?
You talking about Bravely Default in here?
I could not tell what game he just held up to the camera there. You gotta give us more time to react to your stage work.
Yeah. He was pressing on something, man. But Kazum Kai won Evo a couple of years ago for this game as well. My man, one of the best Vanguards in the business. We had a couple of Vanguards in bracket. Obviously, we had Luffle, we had Kaz. I believe there was one more as well. But I do want to shout out everyone for pulling up for this bracket. I remember I saw Brankton in there. Geo, the game was down there. He didn't play, but Tails and Mr. E's also floating around here somewhere. You guys remember him? One of the best Crusaders in the business from back in the day during the World Tour.
And, I mean, got to shout out Angsty Dragoon for running the bracket.
Yeah, for running the whole bracket. Much love to
organizing,
them.
submitting, running, panicking.
Yeah.
But, like, you know, because everything's going so fast.
Yeah.
It's a tough job, but it deserves respect, much like being in the top 4 of literally any tournament.
Indeed. And that's the message we're trying to get through to Monica. You know, making top 4. This goes for anybody, really. You know, if you have a good tournament run, but you're having trouble replicating it, it goes like you gotta take your licks. This stuff is hard. It's hard to get. Like you can call it, you know, there's a little bit of bracket luck in everything, but you gotta remember you worked hard to get there, man.
Looks like we got some controller issues going on here.
Yep. So both of you players do play on pad, but I believe they're not standard DS4 pads. I think Monica is playing on stick. But Kazum Kai is playing on a special pad that I don't think is DS4 or DS5.
It might have also been a separate pad. I saw they had to disconnect the PS5 controller, rather, or the controller from the you know.
It's always pad players, man. It's always pad players.
Look, I'm a pad player. If you're
one of them, you're part of the problem.
If you're what's the word? Impression of me couldn't have gotten worse from the launcher thing.
Look,
I
man,
get it. The struggle is real.
I'm going to have to text Angsty for a new commentary, man. That's all I'm saying.
Sometimes your backpack just presses the button for you, and it gets really sad. Remember to disconnect your controller.
Yep.
On the PS4, you had to ask someone nicely to do it for you, but now you can. On the PS quintuple.
All right, looks like we're booting the game back up, and we should be ready in just a couple of moments. As I said, this is a run back. Kazum Kai did take it. I want to say it was 3-1 in favor of Kazum Kai. Monica did put up one heck of a fight, but he thinks too much, if that makes sense.
No, I get that.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get in your own head. You dig out a little labyrinthine hole there.
Yep. Because Monica, he's like the lab monster. He labs every setup known to man, optimizes as many combos as he possibly can. And I think he's juggling all of that. And that becomes really hard when he's fighting someone like Kazum Kai, who's a very feel-based player. He's like, I think you're going to do this, so I'm going to press that. If I'm right, I'm right. If I'm wrong, oh well. And that gets to Monica a lot of times because GoldenEye kind of plays the same way. And Monica lost to GoldenEye last year in Grand Finals because GoldenEye just said, I'm going to just do this and see what happens. And Monica is thinking a little bit too much for his own good.
Some players definitely lean more towards the wagering side of things.
Yep.
Keeping it like sort of, I think this is going to work. I'm just going to ride it.
Yep.
Feel it out.
Put that parlay down and see what happens. You feel me?
Yeah. All in on ace, queen.
Yeah.
That's a really good hand, but I mean, that's what Ranger is. So.
Yeah. All right.
Inquisitor not too far down.
No. Whoa.
Whoa. That's not
Inquisitor. That was
That's not
Hitman.
Inquisitor.
He locked in Hitman. I'm curious. I'm very curious on what the logic is.
And
here.
there's a fist bump. This isn't even a button check then, right?
Nah, we're jumping right into it. He does practice Hitman, but I don't think the Hitman is tournament ready. Personally speaking, I do not think the Hitman is tournament ready. Not to mention a situation like this. If we were doing a one-line bracket, hey, bro, have at it. But we're at an offline, man. You gotta make sure all your characters are up to snuff.
Yeah. I can see the less confidence in the Inquisitor if he's already lost this matchup today. But who knows? If your secondary isn't quite up to snuff, then it might not work out.
Yeah,
but maybe it will.
Because the thing, Monica has a bunch of secondaries. He plays a bunch of different characters. He has trouble focusing on one.
Yeah.
I just hope that if the Hitman's not working out either, he doesn't lean on it for too long.
Yeah. Sometimes it's also a confidence thing. Like, you just feel better playing a different character.
Yeah.
And if your confidence is better, then maybe your gameplay will be better.
Maybe this is Monca's own way of saying, you know what, I'm not going to think as much, so I will play Hitman who really has to think as much, which I respect.
Both players pretty even in health right now and in gray health, but
coming out from Kaz. Oh, wow, that was almost Big Bang. Almost Big Bang.
To catch the roll. Guard cancel, conversion.
Got to the backdash. That was a jab start. I don't think he's quite dead. This is not Inquisitor. Still going to be some decent damage there.
Big corner combo. Another overhead. There we go.
Yeah, got a little bit too greedy, but that's okay.
Doesn't want to spend too much, but Kaz.
Monica got greedy.
Yep.
Man's overstepped his bounds, and Kazukai is going to run it back and take the first round.
First round with Awakening Super.
All you Vanguard players, bro, always big to watch this lame AF Super, bro. I don't want to look at a slideshow at the beginning here. All right, let's see what we got going on in round two. Monica didn't look too bad. Oh, there! I told you, no. Contractually obligated. One counter hit per head per match.
Yep.
That's a good check of damage too. Nearly 50% gone from Monica.
Whoa!
Oh,
swoosing over there on the roll.
Kazukai got lucky right there.
Yep. Kazukai ISing every single hit here.
He's fighting for his life, bro.
Yep. You cannot let that
all right, Kaz, you killed yourself, bro. Nah, Kaz, you killed yourself, brother. I don't know what else to say, man.
Dug your own grave there, buddy.
Oh, man. Dug his own grave, jumped in there, gave Monica the shovel, said, here, buddy. All right, Kaz looks a little bit stronger. We'll get DP'd. Oh,
nope,
good spacing coming out from Kaz and Kaz.
Yep. Kaz just outspacing Monaca's options there.
Monica is in clear queue, so he does get the bootleg version of the boys.
The bootleg boys.
Yep. Oh, nice DP to the counter hit in the head.
Just using very quick buttons here, not committing to any specials.
No, the trust. Kaz, please.
Yo,
the GameStop trades! Bro, what is happening?
Monacat rolls in. Kaz is opting not to IS as much this time. Much
no, he got
closer to
clipped.
the limit, but
yeah, he got clipped, and that confirmed. What a play for Monacat. What a play.
That's so many bullets.
First game going to Monacat. Good stuff.
Well, maybe the Hitman's working out.
Yeah.
So he's hovering on the retry button, decides to keep it.
Making it through.
It ain't broke.
Don't fix it. Press the buttons already.
Yep.
Kazukai has won every round start so far.
So far. Monacat is playing very patiently at full screen range.
Good match.
Just like that.
Monacat challenging. Oh,
the
drop. Damn, Vanguard DP.
Yep.
Really hate to see that kind of thing happen.
This is the air curve this time.
Oh, drop?
But still drops it.
Oh, still got clear. He was in the sky for too long.
So many drops.
Not quite going to do it. Not enough mana.
Not enough mana. No awakening.
DP successful. Kazukai can run this back. He does have gold Q. Oh!
Counter hit.
Monacat, no! That might be good. There's a small chance here. He can meter dump here.
A whole lot of mana spent.
Okay, now he goes for the reset.
Oh! Whoa! You thought you could DP?
That's my evil champ, brother. That is my evil champ. He was ready for that armor through the guard cancel.
Yep.
Good. Try to do it again. Too slow, too slow. I respect the moxie, though. I respect it.
You have to respect the giant slash that Hitman has. It's somehow ridiculously big and also sometimes too small, but in this matchup, it's just the right size to catch those buttons.
Nice roll out from Monacat, hitting Kazukai trapped in the corner. Oh, decent chunk of damage, but he needs to think of the Oki going on afterwards. What's he going to do? His Oki so far has been kind of lackluster.
Play patient, probably waiting out the guard cancel, but happened there anyways.
Monacat very patient right now.
Yes, very patient blocks here. Uses conversion to just get in and apply pressure, but doesn't do much.
All the
that
boys.
Does.
Yeah, good stuff from Monacat. Calling him out. See, I see you trying to run me down with the cancels and the cancels, but no mas. Clipping you before it even happens. Monacat taking the round and tying us up the rounds again. Yo, big boy hitbox coming in from Monacat. What the drops?
Yep.
Yo, wow. Okay.
Conversion into throw. Nobody saw it coming. But the full screen.
That was kind of. Kazukai was a little bit too far away to continue his game plan.
No, not quite.
Yeah,
corner, no.
The scramble. We scrambling.
Yeah, both players are just kind of gaining their ground back here. All those tiny little crouches. Nobody wants to commit too hard. Monacat even spent conversion.
Oh, that clipped him.
Yeah.
Monacat just letting it rip too. Just having pure faith. He's looking pretty good right now. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Up 2-0.
On the former Evo champion, mind you. To the very man who sent him down to lose his 3-1.
Backdash, dash forward, convert. Kaz is spending a lot of resources here, but gets in anyways. It's well worth the investment. The corner gets the reset.
Dragging him out. Good roll punish. Monacat starting to get a little bit too angsty on that roll, but I don't fully blame him. He's trying to close this out as fast as he can, but I didn't rush it.
The light is right there, but the tunnel is still quite long. There may be a spike trap. There may be a guillotine coming to behead you. Oh, gotta be careful.
Roll out, Kaz making a lot of spin. Oh, he tried to go for grab.
Again.
Yeah, tried to go for grab, was a little bit too far away, unfortunately. Monacat gets a chance.
One chance has Awakening available, but already doing a lot of damage, and that scales super hard. Goes for the Oki, but the reversal. What?
He went for it. Respectable.
That was like 5 magic screen flashes. Oh my god. Kaz might just be trying to flashbang Monacat. The visual damage.
I say, you know, Monacat is looking for that cancel to super game. He has no mana though. This is Kazukai's chance. And he gets it. Monacat cracks under the pressure.
That's only round 1 of this one.
Yeah, I know, right?
That one felt like it took forever.
Yes. Monacat finally looking to do well in the opening game this time. The Oki, like I say, his Oki so far has been pretty lackluster. Good tech, and we trading.
Monacat's turn again. But Kaz isn't spending any IS here. Waits for the DP, yep. Now has a whole load of mana stocked and ready to go.
Oh! Was that before the armor came out?
Yeah. Just on startup. Has Kaz in the corner again.
Yeah, DP will whiff. All right, Monacat now sitting on set point, trying to send Kazukai home, trying to get that revenge for up in winner's side.
Yep.
Oh, nope. Starting out. Bobby.
Kaz is unfazed. Immediate round start counter hit into corner.
Oh, dropped? Okay. Fair enough.
You cannot mash now. That's off the table.
Nice punish. Monacat rolling too much.
The air special actually like caught a bunch of options there.
Oh yeah. That button is huge. Kazukai doing full cash out.
Like with the throw, Monacat gets one more breath here in
this
game.
But punching the roll again.
Yep.
We're seeing a lot of rolls going punish now.
Kaz has wormed his way in. We're once again taking a breather here at the round end screen.
Monicat's thinking about it. He's thinking, should he keep the Hitman or should he swap? He's going to keep it, which I actually agree with.
Yes.
The Hitman has been playing very well so far, so might as well just keep it rocking.
Yep, 1 game loss is still nothing in the grand scheme of things. But wow.
Counter hit, but head leading to a good chunk of damage, but a good drop from Kazenkai.
Monacat waits his turn, mashes out. Gets a confirm here. But doesn't do much there. Probably trying to wait out another reversal, but ended up just giving more room to Kaz.
So 11 the patience coming out from Monacat on defense. Kazenkai ISing his life away. He got clipped barely.
What conversion roll behind?
Yes, yeah. Good whip punish from Monacat. Again, Monacat sitting at set point.
That's going all in with a 3-5 unsuited.
Yep.
To go back to a metaphor.
Ooh, no confirm there. That's all right. Kazenkai just blocking out. Monacat has no mana, but doing his best to keep as much pressure as he can.
Yeah, trying to maintain the resources, but gets just barely clipped by a bullet casing. Things are hot.
That is the Hitman special. Bullet cases hitting people into a full combo. Good DP from Monacat. Kazenkai now sitting in goalkeepers, looking pretty dire for the former Evo champ.
Yep. Monacat has a lot of life here still. Has the gray health as well available.
We're still in robbery territory, so keep in mind.
Roll in!
Yep, the roll will finally work out for Monacat.
Converts just to dump all his meters?
Yep, that will do it. Monacat will take a 3-1 over Kazenkai, getting the run back.
Wins the run back off the character switch.
Yep, and he's finally got his revenge. Great stuff for Monacat. So again,
Luffle is
Luffle's kind of upset
going wild
now he has
back.
to fight an Inquisitor.
Yep.
Yeah. But we will get to that match in just a second. Hope you guys have enjoyed the show so far. We're going to take a quick ad break, and we'll be back with the last 2 matches of DNF Duel Top 4 here at Combo Breaker. So we'll be back in just a second. All right, folks, welcome back to DNF Top 4 here at Combo Breaker 2025. All in together edition. It's your boy Uncle Viz once again with the homie Twack.
Yo.
And we are thugging it out here in top 4. We're in our losers finals right now where we got Monacat taking on Luffle, a repeat of last year's DNF Duel losers finals, with GoldenEye still sitting pretty up in grands.
History may repeat itself.
I'm thinking it will on the low.
You think the future will refuse to change here?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like I love Lou, I love Monacat, but Lou hates fighting 2 characters the most in this game. He already fought one of them with GoldenEye's Ranger, and now he's going to fight the second one with the
No. That's not Inquisitor.
Oh, my apologies. I thought it was going to be Inquisitor because Luffle was known for hating fighting this character. But Monacat's sticking with the Hitman. Not the worst choice because he did very well with the last set against Kazenkai. But when you know your opponent loses the mental battle with a certain character, I feel like you should just play that character. You feel me?
The psychic warfare is effective in fighting games.
Now, Hitman does have his own brand of psychic warfare, but I don't know how resistant Luffle is to that warfare from the Hitman. But guess we got to wait and see. Already throwing out full screen buttons, Luffle will get that one with the counter hit.
Yep. Using that a bit more frequently than I think Kaz already was. I feel like I've seen that more this single 10 seconds in the last 4 games.
Oh, yeah. Monacat DPs, but Luffle does not get a punish. Was completely flabbergasted at what just happened.
Guard cancel there on Monacat's side. Getting a solid amount of damage in the corner.
So you guys see what the Oki's like. His Oki so far has been kind of lackluster with this character.
Yep. When you're used to playing a character that puts a giant thing on the screen for your Oki, it can be a little difficult to adapt to a new situation there.
I vibe with it. Getting barely clipped by the boys. Monacat should be able to close this one out.
Probably.
Yes, sir.
Might have to spend Awakening, but doesn't matter if you're going to win for it.
Perfectly fine. Good stuff coming in from Monacat. Can we take the first round here in our losers finals?
Very clean and very quick. Well, all things considered.
Yeah.
Once you get the hit, then the hit man is, you know, I don't know where I'm going with this, but Monocat's going in the corner now.
My boy's trying his best. Wolf looking pretty good right now.
I love the combos where the Vanguard just like yoinks you back.
Yep. He's like, get back over here, sir.
Yep.
The ass beating is not done. Monocat going to guard cancel his way free. Oh, that counter hit up ahead.
Counter hit, yeah.
All right, must be, I think it was after the armor came out. So great timing from Monocat.
Not something you see every day. Usually it's the other way around.
Yep. Monocat gets the throw as well. Luffle looking to be on death's door.
They both waited a second, stared each other in the eye.
Yep.
Something was happening there. And it's exchanging guard cancels again.
Oh, what a roll.
Whoa.
No punish.
Converts to catch the roll, but yeah, Luffle was safe.
There we go.
And
good
not only
Dread
safe,
Boar.
in the corner.
Good pick up with the Dread Boar. And Luffle taking the next round, all tied up in rounds here in game 1.
Still anyone's game.
Oh, and we still pressing? That's a sub corner for Luffle. Again, having a pretty solid round start. Monocat not too good when it comes to that area of his game plan, at least with Hitman.
Yeah. Monocat's been mostly getting successful round starts by backdashing,
Yep.
but it's not been as effective here. I think Luffle's insistence on using the Dread Boar has been much more like effective, I guess.
Yeah.
Calling those out much easier. But Luffle's in the corner. Not high enough to get cubes active, but still a decent amount.
Monocat was looking good. Luffle trying to slowly claw his way back. Has no mana. He was deep in the exhaustion.
Yep.
The very tip of the boys will connect him. Monocat should be able to kill with this. He has a good chunk of mana.
Has Awakening.
Yep.
Probably going to spend it after 1 or 2 more of those.
There you go. Making a little bit overcomplicated, running the risk of dropping, but it's okay because he will able to close this one out. And Monocat will take the first game here in this losers finals.
Yep. The Hitman, like we said, ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, it's looking good so far. Now we just need him to keep it up. There you go. It's a successful backdash.
Yep. But again, doesn't matter when you can reach across the whole stage.
Yep. Hitting with the DP, probably a misinput, but still a good decent there nonetheless. Good anti-roll coming there for Luffle. Monocat loving the rolling out. He gets hit a lot trying to roll out.
Wow, the side switch.
Yep.
Not only yoinked you over there, but behind there.
Oh my goodness. Monocat trying to press post-roll. Luffle can't do much because he has no meter, but the 6S coming in from Monocat, the Lariat, turning the tides instantly.
Luffle's now blocking. Didn't get a full combo off of that, but I mean, with the amount of chip damage this is dealing, who needs combos?
That's what I'm saying. Luffle ISing his life away, putting his life on debt.
Yep. Whoa. DP. And yeah.
Yeah, that was a little risky, bro. I don't know, some of these Vanguard players just putting their life on debt.
You got to believe in yourself more than anything.
Yep.
That's really what it's all about.
I said we're doing a little bit of whiff and try to get as much space as possible. Monocat back to full health.
Luffle spent a lot of mana there trying to catch something from Monocat, but Monocat can use that to his advantage and gets in.
Good stuff. Trying to back it up. Joe say, get me out.
Yep.
Oh!
Conversion to pick it up.
S. Luffle said, where you running, son? Taking him back.
Gonna run from me?
Keep him outside of clear cube? Yes, keep him just outside of clear cube. I like that.
The exact amount of health needed is just quite not there, but the conversion will bring him under.
Oh, the counter hit. The frame traps coming in. Luffle going to be able to take down Monocat in game 2. We are all tied up.
Trading Awakening supers now. I love it. One to one. Monocat's taking a second.
So that, like I said, the Hitman's not performing bad.
Yeah.
He's doing pretty well with it.
As long as he can sort of work the gameplay around the constraints, that's not going to do it, though.
So that is not a good first step.
uneven footing here. Fluffle, meanwhile, has a great perch here.
Okay.
Whoa. Gets right over the DP.
I'll allow it. Still sitting with full health, by the way. Full stick of butter. Gonna get the combo drop. Wiffle has no mana. He has the IS to try and stay alive, or else he is in danger of getting guard broken. Forcing out the DP would go for a conversion.
No.
Designated, just outspacing Monacat.
Yep. Monacat tried to go for a mash out option, but gets swiped in the face. Those cuts will last a while, ultimately.
Uh-oh. Nice counter hit 2B coming in from Monacat, slowly pushing Wiffle towards the corner. Like a whole lot of pressure. First got the early guard cancel from Lou.
Now Wiffle has this pressure going on again. The inescapable. Almost
pushing him.
Yeah. Almost just body checked him over to the corner there.
Ooh, looks like he went for a dreadboard maybe instead of the behead.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna
takes
do
that
it.
round.
Good stuff from Monacat, keeping nice and composed. Didn't let the previous couple of rounds deter him in any way.
Pulling things back together. Wiffle spending all his mana again, trying to keep Monacat out, trying to maintain enough space where you can counter hit easier than the opponent can go in on you. Monacat spending a lot to go in, and it works.
Oh, plus not able to get the full combo from it though. Health is about equal on both sides.
Backs out again.
Got some wild life to work with, closing the gap.
Monacat starting to play way more patiently. Knows that just rushing it isn't going to work against a character with armor like this.
Yeah.
Or a player with a lack of fear almost as Wiffle.
Wiffle did get clipped at the very end of that 6M. He's now in clear Q range. We'll get the 2B. This might be it.
A lot of damage on the table here.
Wiffle gonna close it out.
Don't get too fancy.
I thought he dropped that. I'm not gonna hold you.
I
was about to start yelling and screaming. If you guys know me, I'm a big fan of button, super.
Yeah.
And Wiffle does not subscribe to the ideology in the slightest. He's all about doing super, but it's never button, super. He'll do the longest, most cutscene looking combo as possible.
But look, just in case it wouldn't kill, you know, you gotta get the extra inch in.
Yep.
And Monacat goes back to character select.
I think it's time.
It's time to bring out the big wheel. You can't have a DNF dual top 4 without big wheel.
Just do it, Monacat. Just do it.
What?
Not that. Not that part.
This
Don't
is
do
not
that
a
part.
mirror.
Berserker? There we go.
There's the
now the
Inquisitor.
real finals begins.
Yeah.
I just wish he. This is one of those times where, like, actually, I'm okay with this because normally when you swap mid set, especially in the first of 3, I don't really like it if you do it when it's on game 4.
Yeah.
Because at that point you might have lost all the momentum that you had. Because if you end up losing, or if you go like going 1-1, imagine if you didn't do those other games with the other character.
It's a bit of a Hail Mary.
Yeah. Sometimes it works out. That's why Hail Marys are prevalent for a reason. Hopefully this one works out for him. I think the chance is higher because Wiffle does not like fighting this character.
Monacat taking up space again. Tries to throw something out there, but gets caught at the tail end of it.
The Inquisitor pressure has started. Look at that, sneaking in the 2A from the conversion.
Cover yourself in oil.
Now it is time. Wiffle want to take a good chunk of damage. Inquisitor, some of the highest damage in the game.
Doesn't spend the mana for the Oki that time,
Nope.
just does a jump in.
Yes, sir. Doesn't need to. He needs to save as much mana as possible so he can 2-touch as fast as possible. He won't get it this time because Vanguard's a pretty healthy character. It was a double light.
There's another jump in. Wiffle's playing pretty patiently here.
Yep, tried to go for the JM. Gonna be getting clipped. Monacat just doing simple dash jab. Monacat taking the round pretty convincingly.
Very convincingly.
The character this pressure can exert while being safe the whole time is insanity.
Throwing that firebomb out there wasn't quite far enough to impact Wiffle, and Vanguard is definitely a character who can reach over it.
Yes, sir. Good to pick up. Wiffle looking solid.
Whoa, the drop.
Oh, was not ready.
What's happening?
But Monica going for the super optimal combos. Not quite going to work out for
So
him.
much mana. There's the
wheel is out.
The wheel in the sky keeps on turning here.
Loving the ISs so far. Gets the jet. Oh, you're dead. Luffle.
That's death.
Sitting on set point, trying to go to Grands. No!
What?
No!
Couldn't convert it.
No,
to
what are
save
you
him.
doing? You could have killed him, Monica.
Double wheel. Can I see triple wheel?
Oh, yeah.
That's a lot of wheels.
Quadruple wheel.
It's a four-wheeler now.
We're
We're on the highway. It just covers yourself.
Oh my
in
goodness,
oil
he's
after
still
that.
alive. Okay. Oh.
Yeah,
Monica
Monica.
has no mana, but he does get this dimension. He gets come on the counter hit. Oh my goodness.
Just when you thought it was the end, Luffle claws his way back after getting run over by an entire semi-truck.
Luffle sitting at 7 point, looking to send Monica home in third place. Get revenge for last year, if you will. Monica got some decent wildlife stacked up. You know he's looking to bust
patiently.
out.
Luffle's low on mana now, and Monacat has the conversion from ISing so much. Into the corner.
Let that rock. Wildlife coming in.
Yep. This is the moment. You have to use what you have left over, or else the opponent gets the chance to flip the table over.
Oh,
Fireball catches a counter hit.
Oh my gosh! They counted 2B!
Whoa! Into the full combo again.
There it is!
Wow!
He did it! Luffle taking it 3-1.
3-1.
Over Monica. Getting revenge for last year, mind you.
And that was even pretty close, too.
That was
like,
very
after
close.
that Inquisitor switch, it looked like Monacat had his number.
Yep.
But Luffle killed his demons.
Yep, finally. These two play each other in bracket all the time, and it feels like they do be trading back and forth a good amount of the times. There was a big stretch in there where Monacat was owning Luffle all the time.
Yeah. Luffle looked like he was going to fold once again, but
yeah, he came close. He was trying. Don't get it twisted. Luffle was trying to fold. I've seen it happen before.
But now that he's overcome the Inquisitor, can he overcome the Ranger?
No.
Well, okay. Let's not spoil things for the audience at home.
If there's one thing I will say, GoldenEye is not like Monica. He won't mess around with other characters. He said, "This is my guy. I'm gonna play my guy until it's all over."
You see the windmill into the kick combo, or you see like the Gunhawks once in your soul.
Yep.
You don't need any further advertisements. You don't need a free trial.
I just gotta do what I gotta do, man.
Yep.
So of course there's always the chance that Luffle can thug it out and potentially get a couple of games and he's not get a bracket reset. But if he's trying to take home the dub, it's a tall hill to climb. Like, it is gonna be rough out here. It's gonna be that tough.
Yeah. Through 2 sets even, if he makes it.
But hey, you know what they say? Just go one round at a time, one game at a time.
Yep, you're not trying to win 6 games, you're trying to win 1. Shrink your window, that's what I say.
Let's see if Luffle got what it takes to get it done. I believe in, like I said, he's a hero. Not the hometown hero because he's not from here, but he is a hero in the community nonetheless.
The people's champion.
And what makes it better, GoldenEye is definitely the villain.
Yeah.
Because he's a great guy, but in the game, he is one of the biggest villains you can never see. Hero versus the villain, but let's see what we're going to be getting out here. This is the grand finals. GoldenEye is on the winner's side, Luffle on the loser's side. So Luffle has won a total of 6 games to take home the dub here in Combo Breaker. They try to pick a stage, that's wild.
Oh, wow.
They're trying to figure out what stage they want. There we go, we in it. Get the gentleman's handshaking, ladies and gentlemen.
Look, I'm an old head. I always go for the tavern, but Sky Tower's fine too.
See, I hate Sky Tower because I hated that dungeon in the original game. If I'm not in Moonlight Tavern, I will always do the Laboratory or Hidden Mine.
I like Behemoth dungeons a lot. I want to go in the Whale.
All right, we're over time. The action grenade's already out. Luffle trying to shoulder tackle. Doesn't commit to the second hit of the S. And he's going to be getting clipped. Taking all the way to the corner, and ladies and gentlemen, it has begun. Oh, not quite!
It has begun, as you could say.
Hold on.
GoldenEye is more than happy.
Yep.
While I've been saying full screen, you have to remember that the Dreadbore is not actually a full screen button.
People like to say that a lot about this game. They're like, oh, it's full screen. Well, they're like 80, like 75 to 80 to 80%. Nothing is actually full screen.
I say it as commentator shorthand, but you see something like Ranger 5B.
That's a full screen. Yeah. All right, good stuff. Luffel trying to slowly run it back. He's out of mana, though, so he can't get the proper ending.
Luffel being very patient here. GoldenEye as well.
Uh-oh.
Tries to go for a cheeky 2A Abare, but
when I get
doesn't
clipped,
work.
Luffel should be able to close this. Question mark? Yes, sir.
Maybe? Yeah.
Question mark.
There
so,
it is.
Sometimes with Luffel, you gotta be throwing out the
In
question
Terabang.
marks. Oh, yeah. Because he be doing some stuff sometimes. Obviously, he'll drop a fair amount of game winners.
The ultimate vibes-based player is the person who vibes-bases their combos.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta respect it at some point.
Hey, GoldenEye looking good, and now here we go, the first grenade Oki of the round.
Yep.
Guard cancel will be getting clipped. Gunhawk getting the full. Oh, but the drops.
Drops it, but resets anyway. There's a grenade on the ground. He's not afraid to use it.
Oh, like that backdash. Yeah,
Call
get
out.
the full punch as well.
Yeah, perfect.
That should be illegal. Good stuff from GoldenEye, tying up the rounds.
GoldenEye, very true to his name. Great with guns, and probably will get the ultimate read on you right in the middle of the sights.
So yeah, DP whipping, not even in the same zip code.
Yep.
Luffel does have the Q activated now. GoldenEye still looking perfect. Can we see a double circle? Nope.
Nope.
Dream is dead.
Guard cancel trades with grenade, and it's still GoldenEye's turn.
A lot of ISA coming out from Luffel. They're
Yep.
trying to say a lot as long as he
Very
can, but the
clean
guard
pressure.
break will succeed anyway.
When you run out of health and you run out of shield meter, what are you gonna do?
Exactly. GoldenEye said, bro, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
GoldenEye will take the
Both
first game.
Both players are exasperated.
Yeah,
over
they're both
that.
like, bro, what do I do?
What do you do?
Good. Getting hit with the foot. Luffel already in the grenade blender, my friend. What option shall we do this time? Last time it was DP, did not quite work out in our favor.
Yep. Just opts to take a second and
Oh.
block. What? What were those angles? It was like an X. They crossed
That
through
was
each
a
other.
series of unfortunate events. We call that anime, baby.
It's like Sonic Adventure 2.
Oh,
They just jump past each
Nah,
other.
then the guard doesn't do that time
Whoa.
either. Oh, no, it's not looking good for Lil.
Rule of
There
threes.
we go. DP works. DP works.
Comedy rule of threes,
DP
everybody.
right back. Oh, that's going to be some good damage. Actually, Luffel does not have a lot of mana, so won't be as much as he could get.
Get some damage in. Uses conversion to get a little bit more out. Going into exhausted reset. Nope.
Guard cancel, which means that debuff from Ranger is now applied. Takes some guard cancel. Trying to stay calm. Guard engaged, about 6%. GoldenEye, not a lot of mana, but doesn't matter. Roll will get punished.
Yep. Ranger has plenty of options to catch rolls that you think you need to do. It's just, that's part of what makes him so hard to get in on.
We
Wow.
roll in, we DP in. Good stuff.
Roll to DP. Is that a cross-up?
Oh, my
There's a block button.
Oh my goodness. You can cross up in my DNF? Not in my house, baby. Clear cube, activate, GoldenEye, not have a lot of mana left. Option is blocking.
Yep. Keep holding in, doesn't hit him out.
Nope, he tried to press, gonna get clipped by the counter hit.
Like a fly swatter versus the fastest mosquito.
Still alive, pixelated dream. DP is gonna whip, but no punish. Close to getting guard broken.
Yep.
He tried to IS, but the gap left by GoldenEye led to an empty conversion, which leads to death.
Those are the same input. You cannot just mash that on block.
You gotta time it, bro.
Wait a second. DualShock wireless controller disconnected.
He unplugged it by accident. He said, bro, get me out. He's trying his damnedest out here in these streets.
Please.
All right.
Are we seeing a character switch?
Will he do it?
Troubleshooter.
Trouble, yeah. It looks like, oh, he still got some time. Will he lock it in? Nah. He said, nah, bro, I'm good.
Can't go back
Gold
there.
cube, though? We going to do gold cube? We could be doing gold cube. I see Kazuka tell him to do it.
$1.
There we go.
Yeah.
Kazuka said, do it. You got to do it. Back on Moonlight Tavern, y'all. GoldenEye sitting at set point, trying to win back-to-back combo breakers for DNF Duel. And god damn it, he's looking pretty good so far.
I love GoldenEye has the Ranger shirt and did the Ranger like pose right there.
Bro, this guy tells me the amount of celebrations he has lined up is actually insane.
He's a believer.
Always. All right, we're hopping back to a Luffo. Changed out for the gold cube. So we'll be able to get the mana conversion cancels when he's down to 30% or below. And right now, he's getting there faster than you would originally think.
Definitely. Especially with how some of the IS situations have gone the last 2 games.
Oh, reset combo job, but doesn't matter. TP coming out. Luffo forced to run for his life.
Catches that. Is GoldenEye getting anxious, or is GoldenEye giving the crowd what they want? That's the real question.
Give the crowd what they demand.
Yeah.
TP again coming up from GoldenEye. Luffo looking pretty good so far. Getting himself into gold cube. There it is.
Yep.
He just has to find time to convert.
But will there be time? Look at that. Double Gunhawk. And
yeah, he couldn't cancel it. Has to make contact. It's not striker. Got to make contact.
GoldenEye did the dash in, roll back.
The DNF last two.
Yep.
And GoldenEye is actually now sitting at set point.
GoldenEye immediately establishes pressure again.
Guard gauge is looking pretty low, boy. Oh,
wow.
Big counter hit on the 6S.
Breaks the gray health twice now.
Go for the reset, keep outside clear queue.
Yes,
sir. Jumps down with the dive. DP not able to do much work here. Luffo not going to get the kill, though.
Big loops. Not quite enough. Reset number 2.
Oh, the GameStop trade. We take those. We take those.
We take those.
Luffo getting on the board. So I ain't going down without a fight.
Well, here's the fight. Immediately, GoldenEye gets another combo into the corner. Sets up for the grenade. 2 shots. Dirt comes right off of 4. But Luffo was able to push GoldenEye off. Whoa!
Just like, whoa.
Interesting conversion there.
A little bit of shenanigans happening. Luffo slowly turning things around. The drop into the full punch coming in from GoldenEye. Maybe 2 guesses left for the game.
Maybe. That's a wrong guess.
Hit. Back white Dell. This is it, Luffo. You got one more guess.
Pop quiz. What's the answer?
Did you study or not? You doing your homework? There we go. He's not falling for it just yet.
I don't think that was on the test.
This was not a presentation.
I think there was no study there. That was just pure reflex.
Yeah. Roll coming in, trying to survive with the successful guard cancel. Luffo hanging on for dear life. He's trying 30 seconds left on the clock.
Whoa.
He tried to guard cancel, but it gets crossed up.
Yep. GoldenEye takes the DNF duel at Combo Breaker 2025, all in together. Once again.
Back-to-back champions for DNF Duel. And we have the same top 3 as well. Last year, it was just Monica in second place. This year, it's Luffo in second place.
Yeah. Really impressive play from everyone, though.
Indeed, that was a beautiful, beautiful top 4. Beautiful, beautiful tournament ran by Angsty Dragoon. So much love to them for getting this all done and set up for us. And man, that was just one heck of a top 4. Big shout out to GoldenEye. Again, back-to-back winners. It's tough to do. This game definitely has a lot of very talented players in it. But right now, he's looking to be top dog.
Yep. Talented and dedicated players there. Pushing the game to some limits.
As much as we can possibly go.
As much as we can go.
Indeed. But guys, that's going to do it here for us. This has been Uncle Viz. This has been the homie Twack.
Yep.
But that will do it for us here in DNF Duel Top 4 here at Combo Breaker. If you're new around here, stay true around here. Please don't forget to stay tuned for some more action here on the IFCYipeS channel for the All In Together brackets. And don't forget to tell a friend that Combo Breaker will be back once again next time with some more fight game action. But
stay tuned for Central Fiction.
Central Fiction. Oh, we got CF coming up.
Yeah.
That's what I like to see.
There we go.
That's what I like to see.
You got to stick around for that.
You guys be good. We're going to be catching y'all later.
See ya.